Shooters in Devon and Cornwall fear the police are punishing them as a knee-jerk reaction to a shooting in Plymouth in August 2021. Now the facts support them. The number of gun certificates revoked in the southwest is 9 times higher than normal. These figures were revealed through a Freedom of Information request from Basque. During the last 3 months of 2021, Devon and Cornwall police revoked 54 shotgun licences.
I was unsurprised to see them because we'd heard little pings on the radar, and that's one reason why I asked the question, because I need that hard intelligence. I said I was unsurprised. I'm actually quite disturbed that they are running at such a level. I draw one conclusion from that in the aftermath of a single incident mass killing, there is going to be a great examination of matters. But I wonder whether or not the conclusion that people might draw is that the revocations are actually being made because the police didn't do their job properly in the first place, and they've gone back and thought, oh, we really shouldn't have given this man a certificate. So there's that. Or it could be a complete overreaction and a disproportionate risk-averse reaction to what, at the end of the day, is a very serious breach of public safety.
Jake Davison, who had a shotgun certificate, killed 5 people in Keyham in 6 minutes before turning his shotgun on himself. The Independent Office for Police Conduct issued 2 disciplinary notices to Devon and Cornwall constabulary staff for issuing the mass murderer with a shotgun certificate. Since then, shooters feel that the police are unfairly targeting them.
In January, it was absolutely unbelievable. The phone every day, there was 1 or 2 phone calls from people. Some people really, really upset, being treated like criminals when all their lives they've been fine examples of a good citizen, because as you know, firearms licence holders, shotgun licence holders, most law-abiding people in the country, and that's fact. And then all of a sudden to be treated like a criminal sometimes for no reason, or certainly not being told a reason, really upset them. And we had people on the phone, in tears, upset the guns had been taken or they've been told to drop them into us. We were running out of storage room for a time there.
We've approached Devon and Cornwall Police for a comment. In a statement they said, in November 2021, the Home Office issued new firearms licensing statutory guidance for chief officers of police. Devon and Cornwall Police has implemented these, which has led to an increase in revocations and refusals. This does not answer the more pressing questions. Why have Devon and Cornwall Police been confiscating guns since August 2021? And why have other police forces, which have received the same guidance, not been confiscating guns? Derek Spearman had a gun shop in Tavistock in Devon. He lost his licence over a hearing problem.
They've gone into a totally negative mode. Anybody who's had a messy divorce, anybody who might have any health problems, it seems to be, and certainly, if you were being deprived antidepressants, they're sending things out to all the doctors requesting them to basically say, are these people suitable to have a gun? Which is really a simple way of dodging their own responsibilities. If anything goes wrong, they will simply say, well, the doctor said it was all right, it's not our responsibility.
Peter Cook from Ashton in Cornwall has been shooting since he was a child with his grandfather and father. He surrendered his gun to police voluntarily when he got divorced. He spent 4 years trying to get the family heirloom back. Devon and Cornwall Police have destroyed it. They apologised and offered him compensation.
I think it's absolutely terrible. I think it's ridiculous, the circumstances. They don't even seem to know what they've done or why they've done it or who authorised it. They've offered me, they say, between £100 and £200. So I take it they're offering me £200. So they're admitting that they've destroyed it. They don't know who authorised it. They're offering me £200. I put in a claim for £5,000, which may be a bit over the top, but I don't know how you put a value on something like that. I just didn't want the money. I just wanted my property returned to me.
Even if £200 is nowhere near the gun's value to Peter, this is the first indication that Devon and Cornwall Constabulary is prepared to offer compensation for confiscated guns. The bill to the taxpayer is likely to run into hundreds of thousands, with a similar amount from the police budget on legal costs. As a result of the Plymouth shootings, Durham Constabulary is conducting an independent review of the firearms licensing procedures of police in the South West. The Independent Office for Police Conduct is also conducting an ongoing investigation to identify if there were potential public safety issues which need to be examined in more detail. Devon and Cornwall Police say it's received an interim report from the IOPC, which its officers and the Plymouth coroner is reviewing. Many people who've lost their guns refuse to give up. We'll be following the appeals of the hunters and shooters who've had their guns taken. For more information on these stories, see the links in the description below. And if you've been affected, please get in touch.